this one is going to be a bit different because it's going to be a vlog style. I'm going to walk you through everything that I did in Washington, D.C. leading up and the aftermath of John Cena's final match at Saturday night's main event. But before we do that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you guys have been enjoying the content. We're soon going to turn on them engines, baby, because WWE 2K26, we're this close. We're this close to getting news about it. But this video is not about 2K. This video is about John Cena's final match and my experience. So let's go on ahead and get into that. First things first, we have to catch a plane, right? We're going to Washington, D.C., baby. And this is something now that traveling for me has really just become an essential part of my life. I love traveling now, and I love taking planes, and it's just a fun time because usually when I'm traveling to a wrestling event, I'm linking up with my boys, Kenny and Omer, and this was a fun time. We were able to experience a couple of dates throughout the John Cena retirement tour, but this one in particular, I could not miss for anything in the world. Let's go on ahead and get into day number one. We linked up with the fellas, man. Kenny, Omer, we went out for dinner, and again, Longhorn Steakhouse, them boys do not miss over there. Love to see it. After Longhorn, we decided to go on ahead and call it a night on night number one. I ended up flying out Friday because one thing that I want to begin doing now is actually enjoying the places that I go to instead of going from an airport to a hotel to the show to back to the hotel, back to the airport. I want to start experiencing these places because, again, you never know when you're going back. So if you're going, you might as well try to throw in a little something on the side to really say that you experienced the place as much as you could. We get to day number two. This is where it gets fun.
Day two.
We decided to hit up the merch store. If you guys don't know about the merch stores, as you guys see in these videos, they're always these huge stores that they put a lot of detail into with a lot of merch, and it's just a huge store designed to sell merch. And WWE may rent the place, whatever they decide to do, but it was 2 floors and there was so much merch, man. Just an insane amount of merch. Funko Pops, hoodies, t-shirts, and a lot of it revolved really John Cena. I mean, I don't remember seeing anything different aside from John Cena merch in there. And one of the cool things about it is that I was able to grab a hoodie, and I was also able to grab the t-shirt that said I was there, and it was about John Cena's final match. And there was 2 different ones. There was one with Gunther and Cena, and then there was one with the Saturday night's main event promo that they had with John Cena at the front, which I decided to go with that one because eventually I do want to frame the shirt. Usually now I've started not wearing t-shirts that I buy from shows that says I was there. Like I have an Elimination Chamber one, a Money in the Bank one. I now have, SummerSlam when Cody and Cena wrestled. So those are all shirts that I try to buy and just not wear simply because I want them for memories and just something to say, hey, I was there. But even looking at the merch store, there was so much, a lot of signed stuff and a lot of just overpriced things, right? Because I've grabbed John Cena's signature for about 25, 30 bucks in Canada when I went to the Elimination Chamber. As you guys can see here, I also have this framed as well because I figured that at the time, I probably wasn't going to be able to get this autograph again for that price. It was still early in the retirement tour, so I made sure to go on ahead and get my John Cena Farewell Tour autograph. It was pretty important for me to get. Now, with all of that being said, merch store was cool. And one thing we decided to do, which was fun, which I think it's an honorable mention, Kenny and I decided it would be a cool idea to drive or ride around some scooters. I think they're called Lime scooters, if I'm not mistaken. Here you guys have a video.
Yeah,
My dog Kenny, yes sir, man.
boy, we in here.
So that was a really fun thing that we did out there, which again, it's part of experiencing the city, driving around, looking at it. Washington, D.C. is pretty fun, but man, are the drivers crazy. Nonetheless, though, let's go ahead and move on. We make it to FanFest, and FanFest was actually pretty cool. They had this big blow-up John Cena, and then you walking around, you got a lot of food spots, and there was ways to record messages to John Cena and things like that. I didn't really indulge in the messages. I also didn't really indulge in the food, but at FanFest, they also went ahead and had the pre-show set, and that was really cool to see as well. Now, just walking around it, there was a lot of fans, man. And when I tell you this was packed, it was insanely packed. And one thing that I do want to shout out, Washington, D.C. and the Capital One Arena and whoever was helping organize this event was that anywhere you walked, it made you aware, hey, John Cena is retiring this date. And they had pictures and banners, as you guys can see in this picture here. And it was just really cool. And as I was walking around, I also got a really cool look at the Miz Express, which that bus is huge. You literally can't miss it. And the Miz literally drives around in a bus with his face on it, which is pretty hilarious, I must say. But just even looking and being around this event and the experience, it was really, really cool. And again, just walking around and walking by the arena and seeing, hey, this is John Cena's final match, or even walking around the street and seeing these banners and these pictures of John Cena, just again, a really cool experience, something that I'm really glad that I did not miss. This was something that I didn't really want to miss for anything in the world, simply because this guy is literally my favorite wrestler of all time. I've been watching him since I was young. I've had birthday parties just with his t-shirts. I've literally been watching John Cena since I was like 10 years old. So again, it really meant a lot to me to be at this event. And then after all of that, those action-packed 2 days, we get to the show where I'm gonna go on ahead now and not really speak a lot of the video. I'm gonna go on ahead and let you guys enjoy these clips that I was able to take on my own, and I'm also gonna give you guys my thoughts along with Kenny and Omer at the very end as well. But thank you, John Cena, for everything that you've done, because you, sir, just one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, bro. I probably don't admit it as much as I could, because that is one thing that people are like, oh man, John Cena, like that's your favorite wrestler. That's everybody's favorite wrestler. But seriously though, I've been watching this guy since I was very, very young. And again, I am super glad that I did not pass up the opportunity to watch this man retire and have his final match. I really do hope that this is his final match so I can keep that close, you know, for all this time. I know a lot of people say these wrestlers always decide to come back, but I really hope that's not the case with John Cena, you know. But selfishly, at least, I really hope that's not the case. But again, I feel like he would be a little bit stupid to come back after that just storyline ending. But I'm not going to speak on the match, just in terms of the arena, the way that Washington, D.C. did it, the way that it was done. It was just very, very nice. Aside from the matches, I know that that decision that was made for the match had a lot of people upset. So let's go ahead and get into some of these clips from the show, y'all. Let's get it.
Someone was talking about some Jey Uso down.
All right, man, we back in the hotel room, man. John Cena, Gunther, Saturday night main event. Man, oh man, bro, what a night full of emotions. You know what I mean? There was just a lot going on throughout the night. But we had about 4 matches tonight. I want to say 3 out of 4 of them was very good. Let's go ahead and get into it with the fellas, man. Big how you feeling about tonight, bro?
Horrible night, bro. Triple H needs to be fired. Roll that man off a bridge. Tonight, it's cooked.
Damn, that's all you got to say?
It was trash, bro.
How you feel about the way John Cena went out, though?
It was horrible, bro. I agree with every WWE fan out there right now who feels threatened by Triple H's reign of tyranny. He ruined your childhood. Hate him. Hashtag Triple H.
For sure. All right, my boy Kenny, man. How you feeling up there, my boy?
And then the main event, I thought was a good match. They told a good story of Gunther just keeping John Cena down. John Cena keep getting up, fighting his finisher, even though, John Cena kept breaking out, but Gunther was grabbing him again. And John Cena just finally was like, oh, okay, you know what? I can't. I can't. This guy's too good. He started tapping out. I thought it was a good finish. They showed John Cena fighting, trying not to give up. His hand did not go down 3 times. He held it up the first time. He tried to fight it as long as he could, but unfortunately couldn't hold it back for much longer, and he had to tap out. Should he have smiled while he was tapping out? Absolutely not.
How you feel about that, on him smiling?
Look, in all seriousness, I did think that the main event was good. When John Cena did the arm up and then like the little okay, I thought that was great. The smiling I don't care about, bro. Wrestling is fake. Like, let's be honest. All right, it's a work. Like Ric Flair cried when his retirement happened. It's okay. John Cena let a little smile out and said, I got no
while
more.
they're getting choked out.
Wrestling is fake, my
this
guy.
This man's arm is wrapped around your neck, choking you out, and you're gonna tap out because you can't breathe.
Kenny, I'm gonna keep it
so
a buck
why
with
are you gonna smile while you're tapping out?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Your 2 favorite wrestlers of all time is like a demon wizard and a motherfucking cowboy, right?
But the Undertaker did not
down.
smile while he was getting pinned at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, you're right. He just like, nah, I ain't gonna go there, bro. He gonna get emotional.
Listen, bro. I was very sad, bro. I honestly, bro, I cried. Like, real stuff, bro.
Was in there boiling.
I cried, bro. I cried, man. You know what, bro? John Cena is my favorite wrestler of all time, bro. If it wasn't for Cena, I probably wouldn't even be here with these boys, man. I probably would have never made a YouTube channel to cover wrestling, man. But he's really done, bro. You know what I'm saying? We were able to experience, fellas, the heel turn from John Cena Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to go to SummerSlam and watch his last match as WWE champion, and we were able to catch his retirement match. So feeling extremely blessed, man, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video.